The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa. President Bongbong Marcos's political party, Partido Federal ng Pilipinas, or PFP, continues to prepare for the 2025 midterm elections. After forming an alliance with Lakas CMD, PFP officially sealed their partnership with Nationalist People's Coalition, or NPC. Here's the report.
The Partido Federal ng Pilipinas or PFP and the Nationalist People's Coalition or NPC has formally joined forces together for the 2025 midterm elections. They call their alliance Alyansa para sa Bagong Pilipinas. This comes after PFP's alliance with Lakas CMD led by House Speaker Martin Romualdez. President Bongbong Marcos led the ceremony in Makati as the chairman of PFP. He said the two political parties has been helping together prior to their alliance.
We are not joining forces for some narrow electoral objective alone. Of course, the approaching political cycle is an important element and has added impetus to what we are doing. Our agenda is the nation's progress. Nothing more, nothing less.
Marcos also showed interest in joining forces with Nacionalista Party and National Unity Party. Meanwhile, NPC Chairman and former Senate President Tito Soto expressed commitment in forwarding the Marcos administration's agenda.
Kami naglalayon na isulong ang ating bayan sa magandang kinabukasan. Iba't ibang lugar ang pinanggalingan. Ninanais namin ang pagkakaisa. Sinisigaw ang katarungan, kaligtasan, karunungan, kaginhawaan at kapayapaan para sa buong sambayanan.
NPC is still forming their senatorial lineup for the upcoming elections. They are ready to support possible independent candidates who are close to them like Senator Pia Cayetano and former Senators Ping Lacson, Gringo Honasan, and Manny Pacquiao. As for his possible attempt to return to the Senate, Soto said he is still thinking about it. He is currently considering his time for his family and his business, as well as his age and health.
Major political parties in the Bangsamoro region have formed the BARM Grand Coalition. These include Al-Ittihad from Maguindanao, SIAP or Serbisyong Inklusibo Alyansang Progresibo of Lanao del Sur, Salaang Party of Sulu, and from Basilan, the Bangsamoro People Party. The coalition endorsed Sulu Governor Sakurtan as Chief Minister in the first Bangsamoro Parliament elections next year.
Yung mga lahat ng mga partido na dapat maglaban-laban ay nagkakaisa. Pare-pareho ang laban dito at hindi lamang yung mga governors, congressmen, kung hindi, pati yung mga MNLF, the Moro National Liberation Front.
And now in sports, the Yulo brothers collected gold medals in a gymnastics tournament held in Uzbekistan last night. Wonder boy Carlos Yulo earned 4 medals after emerging at the top in vault and parallel bars in the 11th Senior Men's Artistic Gymnastics Asian Championships. The 24-year-old world champion bested opponents from Uzbekistan, Malaysia, and China. Earlier, his younger brother Carl Eldru reigned supreme in the juniors division vault event. He edged opponents from Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. And at Las Filipinas, our national volleyball team continues to prepare for the 2024 AVC Challenge Cup for women. Veteran playmaker Gia Morado de Guzman was named team captain days ahead of the tournament. Gia said it is a privilege for her to be part of the lineup filled with talents from different generations. UAAP standouts Thea Gagate, Angel Canino, Julia Coronel, and Ara Panique will play alongside PVL superstars Cici Rondina, Vanny Gandler, Ea Laure, and Don Macandili. Completing the lineup are Fifi Sharma, Del Palomata, Faith Nisperos, Jen Yerva, and Cherry Nunag. The AVC Cup will happen this May 22 to 29 at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa. All 23 Filipino crewmen on board a vessel attacked by Houthi rebels are safe and unharmed. The Migrant Workers Department says their vessel was hit by drone missiles in the Red Sea on Saturday. For now, repatriation efforts are being finalized. The DMW calls on shipping companies to recognize the rights and prioritize the safety of Filipino seafarers. In November last year, Houthi rebels seized a cargo ship taking 17 Filipinos hostage.
Nagkaroon ng light damage yung barko, but dahil light damage ay hindi apektado yung paglalayag ng barko, kaya't nagpatuloy maglayag at ngayon en route siya sa kanyang next port of call.
Alberto Carlos has officially been relieved as the head of the Armed Forces of the Philippines Western Command. Rear Admiral Alfonso Torres Jr. will replace him in his former post. Carlos went on an official leave after the Chinese embassy claimed they had a conversation with a ranking military official about the so-called new model in the West Philippine Sea. Carlos denied allegations that he was involved in the alleged agreement. AFP also insisted the replacement of Carlos had nothing to do with the controversy. The Vatican sharpened its rules for investigating supernatural events and miracle claims. This is the first time the Holy See updated the rules since 1978. The new norms call for more collaboration between the bishops and the Vatican over investigations of supernatural events. The final verdicts of the bishops should be submitted to the dicastery for approval. Vatican said some so-called supernatural events were products of overactive imaginations and lies. Vatican earlier rejected claims of miracle in Italy in which a statue of Virgin Mary reportedly cried blood and caused a pizza to grow. A helicopter carrying Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi reportedly crashed on Sunday. Search and rescue teams have been deployed to search for the helicopter. Raisi was traveling in Iran's East Azerbaijan province. According to state media, a hard landing happened near Jolfa, a city on the border with Azerbaijan. Traveling with Raisi were Iran's foreign minister, the governor of Iran's East Azerbaijan province, and other officials and bodyguards. Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico's condition remains serious, but the worst fears have passed, according to the country's defense minister. Fico was shot in the abdomen while greeting supporters after a government meeting in Handlova. Members of Slovakia's government suggested in a news conference that others might have known about the assassination attempt on Fico before it happened. Their comments came as people gathered with flowers outside the FD Roosevelt University Hospital in Banska Bystrica, where Fico is receiving treatment. And coffee shops are everywhere, kahit underground pa yan. At para bigyan ng mukha ang balita, Mobile Journal, Mary Mon Reyes.
Tara kape tayo! Yan ang madalas na aya pag gusto mag-unwind o mag-relax. Pero game ka ba kung ang kapihan na pupuntahan ay underground?
Naging malaalis in Wonderland ang adventure natin nang mapunta tayo sa isang underground cafe sa Taytay, Rizal. Ito ang Burrow Cafe na bago mo matikman ang kanilang kape, pastries at meals, bababa ka muna sa hagdang ito na lagpas 90 steps.
Ganyan siya, pababa. And sinasalubong tayo agad dito ng huni ng mga ibon. Okay. Very steep yung steps niya. So, dapat bantayan mo. Kasi kung hindi, dire-diretso yung bagsak mo. Here it is. Kada tayo pababa. Saka may portal. Underground portal.
Pagbukas ng pintong ito, literal na down-to-earth vibes agad ng kapihan ang nag-welcome sa atin. Kwento ng cafe owner, hindi siya nagsisisi sa paglipat ng career mula sa pagkuha ng mechanical engineering. Dito raw kasi, combined na ang lahat ng gusto niya sa life, sustainable work, kape, at deep connection kay Mother Nature.
Nature has always been my inspiration. So, napansin ko kasi na lahat tayo pag napagod na sa trabaho, ang bakasyon natin is always back to nature. So I thought, why not actually incorporate nature as part of your everyday?
Umaga pa lang nang tayo'y dumating pero marami na agad ang cafe goers na naabutan natin.
Since we came from the city, so parang it's a different ambience, it's a relaxing one. Tapos when you came here, makikita mo madaming puno, tapos the food as you can see, di ba, naubos namin yung food. Simot na simot.
Sarap naman yung food and super relaxing yung ambience. Yung mo nakakapagod yung pagpapanan? Hindi naman. Yung paakyat, I think.
Lahat daw ng kape rito ay handmade, no machineries needed. Nagre-range rin mula sa local hanggang international ang coffee beans nila. Habang ang putahe, seasonal din at angkop sa harvest. Sa pastries at desserts naman nila, agaw pansin ang kanilang kalabasa cake at kalamansi pie na titikman natin kasama ang kanilang cold brew latte.
Very enticing yung itsura niya. Bango. Ooh, wow. Very rich yung calamansi flavor niya. And hindi overpowering. Sarap siya. Kasi sobrang concentrated na lasa ng calamansi and sobrang complementing yung pinaka-crust niya, yung pie bed niya. Harap. Nakaka-relax yung naririnig mo lang dito sa paligid, mga insekto, mga huni ng ibon, and para ka ngayong tumatakas ng mabilisan sa ingay ng syudad.
Nagkaroon din tayo ng pagkakataon na malapitan ang flowing waters na masisilayan mula sa cafe deck. Sinigurado raw nilang minimal lang ang construction para ma-accommodate ang establishment at sustainability ng kalikasan. May advocacy projects din ng cafe para sa conservation at preservation ng mga ilog at puno.
It's a project done by Sir Henry Kalilong in order to continue research for Tungtung River and to continue growing and taking care of the trees that they've already planted.
With passion and creativity, wala raw imposible sa pagtayo ng business. Pero tanging paalala ng Humble Cafe na ito, huwag daw kalimutan si Inang Kalikasan. Mobile Journal Marymon Reyes po, hatid ang muka ng balita. And those were the top stories of the hour. I'm Pauline Berzosa. We are One News.